I got those.
Yeah, so a real quick explanation of this match, by the way, is that if you have seen this match before, it did in fact exist. It turns out while you're broadcasting, you can delete the VOD from the broadcast while you're broadcasting, and then when you're done, it won't save it. I did not know that. I thought I had deleted the 5-minute VOD that was before it. That was broken.
Raw, can I ask you to put the game? I don't actually know the game.
What was the game? I don't actually know the game.
It's a Dreamcast game.
The game it wasn't because it got redrawn.
Oh, I know the game. Yeah, let me go put that up for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, close. There's an extra T in there.
It was Beat Expert Mode?
Advanced mode or something.
Beat Advanced Mode.
OutTrigger. Oh yeah, we can reveal the game right now.
Withheld.
Right, yeah, we don't have to worry about it being withdrawn or whatever.
Oh, there's no extra T in there, apparently. Wait, there is? What the hell? Google is confusing me.
I don't know how much fun to have with, like, knowing that this was cast before or whatever, but as TPC once said about this game into a microphone, this was one of the few games that all the testers raced together. And the three of us had a lot of fun. It's a first-person shooter on the Dreamcast, which is like a port of an arcade game, I'm pretty sure. It's got all these arcade trappings in it. The controls are absolutely horrendous. You move with the face buttons and aim with the left stick.
Oh, it's like a twin-stick shooter, but the Dreamcast only has one stick.
Yes.
And they reverse it.
And then they reverse moving and aiming as well.
Oh no!
So I told everyone, while we were getting started with testing, I was like, I'm gonna try to play this the way that it is, and I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds. And if I'm not having any of it, I'm gonna go into the emulator and I'm gonna rebind everything to make it make sense. And all of us agreed, okay, that's what we'll do. And that's what all of us ended up doing. And so the pastebin that these two got says, feel free to go in and rebind the controls however you see fit to make it work.
All right.
Do you need anything else from me, Maurice? I think you're good to go.
I think so, yeah. So
thank you so much.
Good.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So you may be wondering, why is that one guy on the advanced mode select screen, and why is NESKamikaze on the control screen? Well, it's because for the first, I don't even know, like 5 to 10 minutes. It was quite long, actually. I watched the VOD. I was like, when is he gonna restart? Because someone told me there will be a restart. So NESKamikaze was unable to move. So there's like a 10-minute retime, and I'm gonna start after he fixes this problem. So I think he was unable to move forward. I think left and right worked fine. He was strafing a lot, and it made me wonder if you can't move forward in the game, which was really weird.
Well, it's probably what he was thinking too.
Yeah, it was like this weird side-strafing game. I can't even think of an example like that. Anyway,
like Space Invaders, like it.
Oh yes, but 3D, like asteroids, but you can only strafe and turn. All right, so yeah, I think our races are ready.
I think so.
Very funny. And I do believe that one guy has audio. I checked beforehand. I got them reversed. And I'll use the countdown. Then I made them so it takes 5 seconds for both of them.
Perfect.
Here we go.
So, here we go. This game is incredibly fast-paced. It's kind of got this manic energy to it the whole time. And I found aiming, even with, my controls rebound and everything, I still found it very hard to aim. There's also a control setting you can turn on or off. I think the pastebin recommends the players turn it off. I didn't mess with it, and I wish I did, because it will automatically recenter your aiming when you go up or down stairs or a slope or whatever. And you can see this battlefield is littered with all these stairs and slopes everywhere.
There's so many elevation changes.
So it will rock your cursor kind of all over the place in a way that is not okay. And it's fast, right? It's really fast, so being able to aim precisely matters.
So it's like an arena arcade shooter. You have a time, and killing enemies extends your time limit?
Yes, well, you kill the enemy and they drop a time pickup, and then you need to get over and pick it up to add 5 seconds to your
Ness
time.
ran out of time. ThatOneGuy is also running low. He's kind of dead right now, which hinders your ability to pick up times, but...
It's the final kill seconds before it ends.
Nice.
This is, it's this sort of game where your time comes in big minute chunks, and the estimate for this goal was like about 30 minutes or something, and it's kind of assuming you're gonna fail a couple of times. If you're good, like say Jorf or Crankdud, Jorf in testing and Crankdud who joined the race, you win a first try each time, and you finish this thing in 10 minutes. So that is like that can happen, but most people are not that good at weird first-person shooters like this.
Yeah, especially with, like, controls like this.
Yeah. So both players seem to mostly opt for the rocket launcher. This was my first instinct too. You have 2 other weapons you can switch to. One of them is a machine gun that TPC really liked, that I absolutely hated, because it deals... In order to continue dealing damage with it, you need to be continually aiming at your target. You need to track your target as they move.
That's a big thing in Quake, with the lightning gun.
And it's, like, impossible in this game. Like, I can't track any... Like, I'm not even close to being able to aim well in this game. So the idea of tracking someone with a machine gun was like, no, that's horrible. Whereas the rocket launcher, you put it vaguely in the right area, and the AoE damage and everything, like, it felt like a much better fit.
What happened to NESKamikaze I've seen a few times is that he destroyed himself, is how the game put it. Did that happen to you a lot of times too?
The enemies love to just rush you. Some of them are just a guy with a sword. He didn't even bring a gun. He's just got a sword, and so he just runs up and chops you. You probably don't have your eyes on every part of the level, and enemies can spawn from kind of anywhere. So it's really easy for guys to just appear, just run in from the side or behind and hit you with their sword, and you shoot a rocket directly into them. Like, yeah, there's all kinds of bad stuff that can happen.
If you do die, it just wastes time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even seem to waste that much time, so I agree with your rocket launcher, just shoot everything that moves strat.
Yeah, but there is a third weapon, and I think maybe I happen to remember that neither of these players ever try it for the whole race, actually.
And NESKamikaze is on the machine gun right now, but I'm not sure. It may have been accidental. Yeah, back to the rocket launcher.
Yeah. You have some grenades, and the grenades are interesting. If you throw it on the ground, it just kind of sits there and waits to blow up, and you're kind of hoping someone runs into it. But if you beam someone with the grenade directly, it will blow up immediately, and it's a one-shot. So that's pretty good. Even when you're just chucking grenades in the general area of people, and it's not all that unlikely that they're going to run past it and die anyway. And then the big thing is that there's this power-up in the middle of the stage that can spawn that will sort of change whatever you have into a stronger version of whatever it is.
It's
and
quad
the big
damage.
thing with... Yeah, sort of. The rockets literally just do probably like quad damage or something. It fires at about the same rate. It's not a big thing. But the grenades change to a grenade launcher that gives it like a much further arc and a faster fire rate. And it was already one-shotting.
So you can just kind of spam it.
Yeah. I found it to be particularly devastating. What's not good, that one guy, maybe you can see when he respawns here, there might be a guy flashing yellow like lightning. No, it's over. The guy was flashing because he picked up the quad damage. Enemies there. See that clock? It's gone now. That enemy picked up the clock.
Oh, the enemy picked up the time limits extension.
Yeah.
That's so rude. I can understand them picking up the quad damage or like health maybe, but they don't care about time.
No, they're not on a timer. They can take it from you.
I feel like the level that NESKamikaze is on, that one guy had like 50 seconds left at this point. How did he get so much?
Yeah, there's I mean, it's just there's a lot of time that you can make up with good play. There's a lot of like corridors here with these trains, right? And so like if you're just aiming the rocket launcher like down one of these corridors, that's a good way to go. Another thing to do is to kind of pay attention to where the AI likes to kind of gather up with its pathfinding. If you notice that like there's always a guy in this corner, then you probably want to hang out near that corner and just be shooting rockets into it, stuff like that.
I feel like this game takes heavy inspiration from like the Quake and Unreal Tournament era. Oh, that one guy has the quad damage.
Here we
and
go.
Immediately
Kills
destroys himself.
Quad damage to the self.
Nice.
You lose the power up, it's gone. This third stage was the wall. I think I died on the first stage once. I think I beat the second stage first try.
Wait, so
that Ness is on.
That one guy also has so much time now, and also NESKamikaze has so much time. Just if you like game over, you get more time on your second try.
I don't think so.
I feel like they both have so much time.
Well, how many kills do they need? 3 kills left for that one guy.
Not many.
It makes a big difference whether or not you are getting to those clock pickups or not, right? Like you need to kill like 10 or 12 guys or something. So like that's 50 to 60 extra seconds that you may or may not get if you're not getting to the clocks.
That one guy didn't get to the quad damage, but no one cares. Get it. Shoot some people. Oh no, don't shoot yourself again.
One enemy remaining, 2 guys there.
Nice.
Hits the shot.
This quad damaged rocket to the face.
As Kamikaze gets sorted, needs 2 more guys, has 15 seconds, and gets 1.
Nice.
Easy.
So
the third level that one guy just finished, that was the one that all of us in testing were on for a while, and that was when I finally switched to grenades and started using that.
It seems very open. Like there's like 5 enemies or something, and barely anything to hide behind.
Yeah, and like you start in the same place and the enemies start in the same place, and so like when you've tried it 4 or 5 times or something, you kind of like remember how the opening moves go.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes I would step out from cover and go to shoot 1 rocket and die. And it was just like, oh, okay. This level, it turns out if you stay on the high ground and just start chucking grenades down into the low ground or around corners or whatever.
Yeah, that's like an AI thing.
Yeah, you'll just pick up a ton of free kills.
You can just kind of get AI stuck in a loop.
You also sometimes have an AI friend that one guy has in this stage, that white thing over there that he just killed and lost time for. We'll run around and mostly do nothing and mostly just get in your way.
2 more kills and 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Shoot someone. Pick up the thing. Just shoot. Don't kill yourself. Nice.
4 seconds.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. This was something Jorf picked up on in testing. Like the second level or something, he finished it by running into a guy and like suicide bombing, getting the final kill on him and himself.
That's good.
But it ends the stage immediately. And so once he realized that was the thing, every time he had 1 kill left, he was just running at the nearest guy.
These health pickups hardly seem worth it. They give you need like 8 of them or something to refill your health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I basically forgot they existed for most of it. They're just so inconsequential. There's also ammo, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
If you manage to stay alive for long enough, which is pretty hard to do, eventually you do run out of ammo and you need to get more. But it refills when you die, so...
Look at the time. I feel like 5 seconds is really not that much. You like killing a person every 5 seconds. Like you do have your like time bank from the start, but 5 seconds is quick.
Yeah. So NESKamikaze was experimenting with grenades a little bit, and was kind of able to do some stuff like throwing it over a wall from behind cover, but then switched back to rockets.
When he's not having a good time here. Everyone's kind of just running around crazily. He can't hit anyone. Also, if they're like out in the open like this and you have a rocket launcher, it makes it hard to hit them because it's hard to get splash damage in.
Yeah, I mean the classic, aim the rocket launcher at their feet.
Yeah,
is a thing.
Yeah.
but I don't know, it's not so easy when aiming at anything is as difficult as it is in this game.
Oh, synced. Nice.
Simultaneous failure from both players.
Good job.
That one guy is on the 5th level out of 6, actually.
Oh, just 6? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe a fast restream.
Like I said, at this point, Crinked had already finished a minute ago when he joined the race and was playing along.
Oh.
But Crinked also has been playing a lot of first-person shooter games forever, plays tons of Doom, plays a lot of Quake and stuff, so...
Yeah.
Was always going to be the floor on this thing. Testers, I was at 28 minutes, and I knew I didn't do very good, but I still did better than the other testers, too, so...
Nice.
It was like, you know, I knew it could be done in 10 minutes, and then I had Jorf play it, because I just thought it would be fun. And he did basically do it in 10 minutes. It was like 11 or 12 or something, so sort of confirmed that for me. But I was hoping he would be an outlier, and that this wouldn't be too short. And it looks like it's going to be just long enough.
I mean, at this point, NESKamikaze's timer is actually more like 20 minutes because of the control issues. Like, we're kind of having a time warp here.
Right.
But, I mean, with the retime, he's at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, that one guy, I don't think this looks good.
3, 2, 1, 4 guys left.
And, not much better for NESKamikaze. Managed to kill a guy, but can't even pick up the time because he got obliterated immediately after.
A death seems to cost you about 5 seconds.
Really doesn't seem that much.
Yeah, there's the animation, and then there's it lingers just like on your corpse on the ground for like a full second and a half. I love the stupid things the enemies say. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit hard to see sometimes, but they're going like darn when you like kill them with a rocket launcher.
What I would say if I got killed by a rocket launcher. Ah, darn!
Ah, darn it.
What a shame. So yeah, the strategy seems to be like find like maybe a single enemy, because if there's too many enemies you just get obliterated all of a sudden, and kind of spam them with rockets until they die, and then maybe try to pick up the clock.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because like the optimal solution is like aim good, right? Click on the guy and shoot him and kill him.
Yeah,
right?
click on the heads.
If you click on their heads, because if you do that, the rocket launcher is like a 2-hit kill. Grenades would be 1 hit, right? And you only need to kill like 12 guys. So, like, you can finish these levels in like 20 seconds or something if you're just able to hit your shots.
Doesn't look good for either of these players. Time up, and another time up.
I did briefly see that one guy play around with grenades a little bit. Not sure if it was an accidental D-pad input that switched weapons, and they were like, "What is this? What's happening? Get off of this!" Or if it was a choice of like, "It's not going well. Let me see what else I have." Right?
He switched to like grenades for a really short time to run faster or something. I don't think you run faster.
No.
It's like the kind of like as a Counter-Strike player, I would maybe think, "Oh, if I pull out my knife, I will run faster."
It would definitely not be worth,
because
like in Counter-Strike you got like a mouse wheel, or you're hitting like 1 or something, like you can still hold W pretty easily while doing that. In this game, holding the stick while getting your like a finger or a thumb onto a D-pad to switch weapons is, you know, very uncomfortable.
That one guy has a wall hack, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get back banned.
There's a pickup, the thermography they call it.
Of course. Through walls. That's how it works.
Like tracking their heat signatures.
Yeah, that's some US like Call of Duty shit. Where they got those heartbeat sensors in, I think, Modern Warfare 2. Ridiculous.
That one guy trying to go for some shots through these bars.
That seemed pretty good.
Another annoying thing. I just saw like a guy's corpse blinking, and then looked up and expected to see that the required number of enemies had gone from 4 to 3, and it hadn't, because an enemy killed him. They can kill steal your kills.
Yeah, that's the thing in free-fall deathmatch. 10 seconds for that one guy to get 2 kills.
This is doable.
No, these guys are not super low.
He's just standing there. Gets
take
one,
time.
gets the clock. 8 seconds. Health is low.
There's
Can't
2
afford
people there. Just shoot.
to take too much damage.
Shoot everything. No, he got the.
Shoots himself.
I think that the other guy got the quad damage and kind of killed him.
Yeah, killed his friend and then ran into the corner.
Oh no.
So keep in mind, for that one guy, Crankdud finished 6 minutes ago, and that one guy just died in that situation.
Oh yeah, that's
right?
painful.
Little does he know that NESKamikaze will absolutely destroy you in some like cheesy SNES or GBA platformer or whatever, right? Has seen like thousands of those, but is not really a big FPS gamer, not really a big mouse gamer. Not that they're using a mouse or whatever, but some of the stuff that's become more common in this newfangled new age of mystery tournament is stuff that Ness, as the old veteran, isn't all that familiar with.
It's kind of like the changing of the guards.
Yeah.
I think I like where that one guy is. 40 seconds, 7 kills. Okay. 30 seconds, 7 kills. It's a bit worse.
Through both resources. Going for the thermography power. This is like they spawn in the same places, I'm pretty sure. So there is this element of these sorts of games like Quake where like learning the map and learning to control areas where things spawn, right? This stuff matters.
Go get him. 23 seconds, 5 kills. Doable.
Guy with the quad damage comes in and picks up the kill on that one guy.
Everyone's so healthy. Like you want to find people who are low on health. Oh, 2 really quick kills. 15 seconds. Oh, this guy's danger for some reason.
Sword guy is coming. 15
Get
seconds
him.
for one
Nice.
kill, and that's it.
He just kind of fell down in the corner, was confused, and just took a rocket to the face.
Perfect. So on to the last level for that one guy, NESKamikaze. Got the grenades out here on level 3.
What the hell is this?
It's a new guy.
I thought it was
when
like
I
a
first,
boss.
Yeah, that was my first. I'm like, oh, okay, the last one's a boss fight. And then you shoot him once with a rocket launcher, and his health is more than half gone.
Yeah, what the hell? He died faster than the regular guys. But wait, it's always 1-on-1?
It does get a little more hectic as it goes on.
Okay. Because
there's
like,
less guys to shoot, though, right? Like, there's less kills to get.
Oh, and now you got the quad damage. Just fucking obliterate everything.
Oh, he's using the... I think he shot him with the machine gun with the quad damage.
Yeah, he's using the... Which maybe I like. I'm not super sure.
It worked out.
He's going.
I still think it's true that it's very hard to track enemies in this game, but if you only need to land like 4 or 5 shots with this thing to get a kill, then you don't need to track for very long.
Man, this quad damage is forever.
Yeah, this has been the case the whole time. It's just that they always die soon after they pick it up.
Alright, 7 kills, 40 seconds. Oh, this guy has 2 bars of health.
Yeah,
Maybe.
this guy gets a little bit stronger. NESKamikaze is finally out of the 3rd level.
Oh yeah, and on the library.
And it was the power of the grenades. This was a similar experience that I had. Was on the 3rd level for a while, tried out the grenades, found success, and then stuck with it.
Oh, gets the quad damage. Ooh, good hit. That guy's toast.
5 enemies left, 30 seconds.
Seems doable. Oh, the death is bad because you really wanted that quad damage. Also, everyone is just shooting you, apparently. That's rude.
Yeah. And every now and then a guy with a sword just...
Oh, he
runs
got
up.
almost a double kill with a grenade.
What, he bounced a grenade off the wall. It came back, landed at his feet, which is normally like a bonehead move. You're about to blow yourself up, and then a guy runs in,
Kill
and
him
just
and
like
get
takes
the thing.
the shot.
Kill him! Oh no!
Time up. You destroyed yourself. NESKamikaze is hoping to one-shot level 4. One guy just dies while he's dead. 27 seconds to find one guy with a grenade. Mission complete.
Oh, that was fast. But now he's on the one that one guy took a really long time. Right, making quick work of these first two guys. There's one more. It is. These people don't. What is this? What are all these explosions? They don't even use your default weapons anymore. I guess the sword guys never did, but in most of the levels we saw people use like rocket launcher and machine guns.
Yeah, the robot has its own stuff going on. Sometimes I didn't see what exactly it was doing even, but sometimes it just blows up, like half the arena just is on fire.
Yeah. There's all these
like this.
There's all these explosions going on.
Uh-huh.
Calm down. It's looking good. 6 kills to go. 45 seconds.
Yeah, and
maybe
hitting
should
these rockets too.
Get the quad damage. Maybe should have spawned at some point, right?
It's about to if it hasn't already. You
I mean,
get 2 quad damages over the course of this one.
Oh really? It's not like Quake, I guess, but it's like a fixed timer.
Well, like if you grab it when it shows up the first time, then it comes back again before you're gonna run out of time.
Ah. Yeah, there's basically a fixed time limit. All the enemies times 5 seconds plus whatever you start with. Alright, 2 kills in 30 minutes and one of these seconds, and one of these guys is a ninja. Just kill the ninja.
And there is a quad damage.
Oh, that's big damage. All mission complete.
Yeah, hit all 3 shots.
That's probably a dot done.
22:43. I guess I can look up what the actual time was.
Probably somewhere around that.
I mean, yeah. And I'm gonna spoil myself on Ness's time, I guess, when I do this.
I mean, it's probably gonna be way more, right? Because of the retime. So what we're
Not
seeing...
that much more. I mean, Ness is on the second to last level, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, Ness is gonna get like 10 minutes just because of the retime.
I don't know if it was 10 minutes.
Also, I can just keep the audio now. He's probably not gonna tune... Oh wait, maybe he's gonna tune in the alt stream.
Oh, that's true. You get a little piece of that timeline.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh man, that one guy, do you want to join comms? Congratulations on your win.
I guess like he is in chat. We can.
Yeah, sure.
We can say what did you think about this game?
Yeah, you can join comms if you want.
Come and talk about it again. It'd be funny if like his opinion has changed or something, or well, we get to do an interview where he just watched himself play, right? How often do you go back and watch a race that you did?
All the time.
This was the first for me. I got to watch myself.
So what, Maurice? You do this all the time. Is this like a to learn sort of thing?
Where I watch myself?
Yeah.
No, I just want to feel good. I guess it's also I want to see what my opponent did. Like I know where I messed up, right? Like during the race, I will know. Oh, obviously this wasn't right. But like I maybe want to see what my opponent did, and if I have to like change my long-term thinking about this kind of thing.
Okay, so there is a little bit of I can learn from this to do better later.
Yeah. Also, then
how about you, that one guy? What was it like?
Yeah. You know, I was talking earlier, but it's definitely a lot of like when you're I'll talk about watching the game first. Is like I try to identify spots where I messed up or like things my opponents noticed that I didn't, and just try to think about those. See if I can improve this. So yeah, I think watching my own matches is helpful. Also makes me feel good if I win, but you know. Anyway, this match, I'd say. Also, I feel like I've done this before. I don't know why. I'd compare it most this game to. I played some Overwatch deathmatch, which is similar to this. Everybody's running around and blowing each other up, and like even there was one of the heroes, Farah, I played a good amount of, where you have a rocket launcher. So getting used to the controls was one thing, but I think once I got that down, it's that sort of experience I could kind of lean on in terms of actually aiming things, knowing where to do and where to run around. But I was very bad at not blowing myself up.
Yeah. Farrah can fly, so it's harder to shoot yourself with a rocket launcher.
Imagine if Farrah, like, the view reset to horizontal every time you like change elevation. It's Farrah.
Oh wow!
Every
like
time
you,
change
yeah,
elevation.
you fly up. You use her whatever it's called, her active thing.
Jetpack, I don't know.
Shift, yeah.
Yeah, and then every time it just switches your view back to forward.
And every time you pulse the space bar, like it just like lifts your view straight forward. Oh,
yeah, you gotta know where you're going.
It's funny. Overwatch is the first person shooter for so many people in the mystery community. I've noticed it's like something about like maybe it's because like back when it came out, Blizzard wasn't such a reviled company in so many ways. But like it was like, oh, like Blizzard's doing this, right? That gets me interested. And like, oh, these characters are so cool, and oh, there's like a cooperative element. That was enough to get me past all the barriers and hangups I had to play a first-person shooter. And I wonder if maybe a lot of us here in the community felt the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
I nailed it. Boom.
Nothing
I was
to
into
add.
already some Blizzard games before, but you had so many games. I played some Here's the Storm and Hearthstone, even though I'm not really into those sorts of genres either, just because Blizzard was doing this thing and it seemed cool.
Yeah. So watching this, were you ever thinking like, why am I not trying out the machine gun or the grenades? Like, did that cross your mind watching this?
I tried the grenades a few times, and I found I felt like I wasn't really doing any damage with them. Like they'd never explode basically, and I never actually registered that if you hit somebody with the grenades, it would blow up instantly.
Right.
The machine gun, I actually tried to switch to the machine gun whenever I got the power up thing, but I kept dying so soon after that. But
yeah, we did see you wrecking shop in the last level where you finally got to hold on to it for a while, and yeah, the machine gun with the quad damage was strong. I wasn't doing that when I was testing, and that's definitely pretty. I don't know, the grenade launcher though is also pretty good with it. So
I never knew about the grenade launcher.
Right.
Like, even on the last 3 stream, and I just had no idea.
NESKamikaze is using grenades. And
yeah,
it's
we might see
looking doable.
4 enemies left, 18 seconds. Everything's on fire.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Huh?
That one enemy with like the explosions everywhere, that was
Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? There he is. No, he's running away.
There's quad damage. Oh, but everything is on fire around the quad damage, and he goes down. One more kill.
1 kill, 7 seconds. Just
the enemy
shoot
picks
things.
up the quad damage.
Oh, there's another thing.
Grabs the clock in the fire. Oh my gosh, the robot's got so much health.
One more. Get him. Yes.
Oh,
That was so clutch.
It really was.
That's a dot done, probably.
Oh, just saw that on the stream. Wow.
You rank a square.
Some square. I think it's a D.
No,
the final SRL time, surprisingly, is 33:30.
Oh, it's not that long of a retime.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
I remember it being a chat G, and then it was warned, oh, it's a 2 to 3 minute retime. It's like, oh no.
Right. Yeah. There's 3 minutes of just watching, biting your nails. Yeah. And this is the kind of game where, like, if you just do it right, if you just don't die and you shoot everything, then you can just be done in like a couple minutes if it happens, right?
Yeah, well, that's what Crank 2 did, and that was also a very spooky moment.
Right. Tell me, what was it like? You were the one who is scaring everyone when you finish before they do in the race, I think. So what was it like when Cranked finished this thing in 10 minutes?
I wouldn't say I gained that reputation at that point, but definitely I was like, wait, he can finish? I thought this was long. I thought, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And, like, at that point, it was constantly just, like, every time I messed up, it's, like, increasing fear that Ness would have just not messed up, and proceeded forward, like beat me.
Well, you persevered. You're doing fantastic, not just in this match, but like just you've been playing a lot, and you're usually coming in ahead of the racers. So, just congrats to playing so well. We wish you the best of luck in the tournament.
Yeah, well, technically only 1-0 still. Let's see what happens next on Saturday. But, yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Thanks.
see you then.
See ya.
All right. Do you want to do another hot podcast? This is a hint for
Yes.
what game we're getting.
But only if it's hot.
It's the
I
hottest
don't want
game.
no cold race.
No, it's the hottest game on the SNES.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember this one now.
Oh, did you watch it? I was gonna be like, oh.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch it. I was
Oh,
doing
really?
something else, and I saw it was being raced. So
Ah.
this is good.
I raced this one too. This one's a good game.
I do know it's a good game.
Takes a bit longer to set up. Gotta drag all these windows around.